Hi everyone, it's Claire Stone with your weekly angel and tarot guidance. Today it is Sunday, the 30th of January, and what an incredible day it is. I finally got down to the office to do this today because it's lovely and warm for once. Hope you are having a fabulous weekend. Today I'm reading with Radley Valentine, Angel Tarot, and Kyle Gray, the Angel Guide Oracle. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle, see what kind of energies we're stepping into this week. Oh, so the first card we have got Balance, which is Temperance. I'm sure this card was out last week. And this is all about balance, moderation and compromise. So if you had a weekend of indulging in things and feeling a little bit guilty, then it's time to get back on the right track, get focused, get disciplined, and you are going to start feeling like really positive with yourself because you are actually taking steps to becoming the person that you really want to be. This card sometimes talks about putting someone else's ideas, the perspectives, the opinions into your own mind, like step into someone else's shoes if you can't see their point of view right now. And by blending and mixing your energies, you're really going to expand how you're perceiving situations around you. It's really going to help you. I feel like this is really positive. And it's like the people who are around you, you are absorbing the positive qualities that they have. So make sure you're around people who are uplifting and motivating because you're definitely blending and weaving your energies with them. Okay, midweek. Midweek we have got the Four of Cups. This is where we're feeling like a little bit bored. It's not a major card, but it's kind of like, something's feeling a bit dull or like it's lost its sparkle. So what can we do? How can we remedy that? Well, this card is saying that you could be, again, perception, you could be seeing something in a bit of a fuzzy way because you're focusing on the end game and you're not focusing on the feeling. So come back to how things make you feel, what makes you feel good, and then you will align with those things that are going to make you feel happy as a result. So instead of chasing things, find peace, find happiness. End of the week. Yay! You've got that fire back in your belly. We've got the Four of Wands. So this is saying that any stagnation and feeling like a bit meh in the midweek, by the end of the week, you're going to have a total shift of energy. This is such a positive card. You are lit up. You're feeling on purpose. You're actually feeling like you belong where you are, where with the Four of Cups is feeling a little bit like, is this really for me? Is there something better over there? But where you are moving into, it's that contentment. You might feel inspired to have a spring clean, do some decorating, making the house feel like the energies are uplifted in some way. But lots of positivity, love and protection all coming towards you and your home. So not bad cards. What I'm actually seeing, 444. Angels are all around us. Look out for that number this week. Angels are going to want to give you signs. They're giving us that sign already. And the number 4 is all about stability and foundations. And ultimately, your foundations they're solid. They are solid. It's about you actually trusting that and feeling that within yourself. So start being grateful. I do it every morning before I get out of bed. I'm already giving thanks for what I've already got. And that just really helps me to feel grounded, connected and supported. Solid. Right, angel card to top off this collective reading. Learning experience. So this card always reminds me of Uriel with his little lantern there. And Uriel is the fire of God or the light of God. And you know, we were just talking about being lit up, what lights you up. all of these things that we experience that are challenging, people that irritate us, things not happening as soon as we want, there is always something to learn from these experiences. So where your ego is triggered, that is a sign to, oh, there's something for me to learn here. What is it? It's not about brushing things under the carpet. It's about bringing things to the surface, examining it and seeing what there is to learn. He's got his lantern, and like the Hermit in the tarot card, his eyes are closed, because even though the pathway is lit up with this lantern, it's the inner eyes, it's his soul that is leading the way. So allow your soul to really, really embrace your soul and explore things that you might want to do, playing a piece of music, you know, doing something fun, something creative, starting a new project. Get doing what you love. Now is your time. You are alive right now. So I've got my little list, and I'm going to start off with Aquarius. So Aquarius, what do you need to know this week? Okay, so we've got the Four of Swords for Aquarius. So the message for you is, this week you really need to have a bit of a shake-up energetically. Go for a day out, take a little break if you can, book a holiday. It's about things that you are concerned about. You can put them aside now, and they will still be there when you pick up where you have left off. So if you're feeling like, oh, I've got to get this done now, I have to do it, you actually don't. What you need to do is refill your cup. And then everything will still be waiting for you to deal with when you've got more energy, more passion. You really need to like recharge. That's what it feels like. In John Holland's deck, this card is called Rest and Rejuvenate. It's someone meditating out in the garden. So this is what you really need to do this week, so that you are inspired, so you've got the energy and the positivity to get through the week. You need to take yourself away from your usual environment, even if it is just a day out. Go to the National Trust or something and enjoy yourself and just rest, recharge. Next up, we've got Pisces. Pisces, what do you need to know this week? Pisces, we have got the Seven of Wands, and this card is, look, you can see she is in the firing line. This is a bit of a challenger card. It's not a oh my God card. It's a heads up so that you can protect yourself. If there's someone around you in work or at home who's throwing the weight around, it could be a bossy teacher at the school or whatever, then this card asks you to stand up for yourself. Don't take any crap, but equally don't get involved in other people's battles, because them arrows are being fired at her. So if you can help it, avoid conflicts that don't concern you, but if they are your concerns, then definitely stand up for yourself. This card also, it's reassuring in a way, because in the traditional deck, you are the one who is on the higher stance than everybody else. The people that are insignificant, that you can't even see them, you can only see the sticks trying to whack at you. This can be competition. People trying to steal your energy, people trying to steal your thunder, or someone, you know, competition in work, someone trying to put you down, but you are all the way up there. So don't let them trigger you. Stay solid. You have got this. Next up, we've got Leo. Leo, what do you need to know this week? Oh, Ace of Swords. My cheeky bunny is at the corner of this card. This is a fantastic card. It's saying that, you know, you might have been through some challenging times, and this week what is coming through is absolute clarity. Like, you are going to know what you need to do, and you're going to have that energy, that motivation to take action, to change things. It's the double-edged sword. It's something that was causing you pain. you're now going to conquer it. It's going to become a victory. So something that you've been trying to fix, trying to change, you might not have had the resources, you might not have had the ideas, you are going to have them now. You're going to have an epiphany. This is the brilliant mind. It's when you're receiving downloads from your higher self, from your angels, from the universe. And this card, it tells you absolutely go for it. Like it's a sword of truth. It's when you're feeling so empowered and you know that you have to do this, you have to take this action because you were like born to do this. So very, very powerful card for Leo. Next up, we've got Cancer. Cancer, what do you need to know this week? Oh yes, another fire card, the King of Wands. I love nearly all the fire cards, and it says on it, focus, focus, focus. Again, it's about getting things done. You're going to feel motivated. You're going to feel fired up. It's Uriel with all this fire energy getting us all excited. Of course, it's nearly Imbolc, and that is about the first stirrings of spring. It's about fire and passion being stoked again. So yes, for you, tune in to those masculine energies within you. Those energies that are saying, right, let's make a plan, let's get logical, let's get things done. It's going to be a fabulous week. You're going to be feeling really, really good, really vibrant and full of energy and enthusiasm. Great week for Cancer. Next up, we have got Capricorn. Capricorn, what do you need to know this week? Now, we have got a challenger card for Capricorn, and again, it's a heads up, so it's nothing to worry about. It's the Seven of Swords. I got this card on Friday night and I didn't know why. I picked up my Mac on Monday morning and realised how that card had manifest. I was writing a 6-page article for a magazine, and I took my computer to a meeting on the evening, didn't save it for some silly reason, and of course, Mercury retrograde, I'm blaming that instead of me. Autosave just didn't even work on Word, and I lost the entire 6-page article. I had to write it again the next day. This is the energy of this card. Again, it's not, oh my God, it's not the tower, big disasters happening. It's just watch out, be extra careful, make sure you know, don't leave your handbag in your car, close your windows when you go out. This is the card of secrets coming out. Do not gossip. You will get caught out. You'll get stung. So it's just a heads up card and not one to worry about at all. Just be a bit more alert and aware of what's going on around you. Next up, we have got Scorpio. Scorpio, what do you need to know this week? Oh, same card again, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Air. Brilliant idea. What are you waiting for? Go ahead. Whatever you're thinking about, you can do it. This, like, on the original deck, there's a sword with a crown on it, and the crown represents intellect over your mind. It's like the victory card. It has a laurel wreath and a palm, and that represents resurrection and victory. It can also mean victory through sacrifice, because of course the palm connects us to Palm Sunday and the sacrifice of Jesus' life. But then the laurel is the victory from that. So what sacrifices do you need to make in order to get ahead and to get this brilliant idea into action? Next up, we've got Taurus. Mouse! I think Minnie's forgot I'm down here. Come on, what are you barking at? Taurus. Taurus, we have got the 10 of Wands. Now, this card is saying that you are going to be so incredibly busy this week that you definitely need to make time to rest, to meditate, to clear your mind. Because what's going to happen is, and it's good to be busy. Sometimes, like, especially Taurus, they always want to be busy. But in the original deck, he's holding these sticks and he's holding them upright, so he can't see the way forward. If he would just turn them and carry them sideways, then he can see exactly where he's going and still carry the same weight. So there's an element of overwhelm this week. So how can you break things down? How can you reframe it? You're not delegating your tasks to other people. It's about that perception, fine-tuning the way you're looking at things, getting back on the law of attraction and what it is that you want to manifest. You can do it. Self-belief, but a little bit of how can you look at things in a bit of a different way so that you don't feel like, oh my God, how am I going to do all of this? That's what I feel. It feels a bit like overwhelm, but you absolutely thrive off it. Next up, we've got Sagittarius. What do you need to know this week? We have got the Hermit, and you can see, as I was saying before about Archangel Uriel with that other angel card, there's the Lantern. So this card, it's about going within. The answers that you are seeking are within you. They're not external. You're not going to find them in a book. You're not going to get them off a friend. You already know the answers. You know the pathway. And if you don't, then go and meditate and retrieve them, because deep down, that inner wisdom knows the correct way forward. And that is why the eyes are closed, because it's like the outside world can push you onto a bit of a, not the wrong path, but a bit of a detour. And in your heart, you know that there is a better way. This card is also about the spiritual teacher. So who are you? Are you the teacher, or could you do with a spiritual teacher for a bit of guidance, to not to show you how it's done, but someone to answer to if you are not doing your meditations and you're not doing your inner work? Then it's good to have some like accountability. So it's about identifying who you are within this card, but above all, go within, make time for peace, contemplation, and trust yourself. Next up, we have got Virgo. Virgo, what do you need to know this week? Oh, beautiful. We've got the Empress for Virgo. This is all about fertility. It's all about abundance. It's about love and all the good stuff. So this is going to be a really good week for you. The message that I'm getting is make sure that you really nurture your projects. I'm saying projects. It could be you want to have more family time. If that's what you want, make sure you do that. Nurture your kids, your partner. If you are starting a new business, you want more success, then you need to nurture that. This is all mothering energy. Who or what do you need to mother? Because this is a very, very abundant time. It's like your energy is fertile, and the thoughts you think are the seeds that you are planting. What are you watering? What are you feeding? Because it's going to come to fruition. And remember to nurture yourself as well, because Empress is very, very giving. She's very passionate and generous and loving, and sometimes forgets to fill her own cup. And know that your cup gets fulfilled by making other people happy, but also you can have a tendency to take on too much for other people. Let them do what they need to do, because that's part of their experience as well. But beautiful card. Next up, we've got Aries. What does Aries need to know this week? So we have got Unity card, and this one says Archangel Sandalphon. This is the Hierophant. Was having a brain freeze moment then, if you could tell. Totally forgot what card this was. It's the Hierophant. This is the spiritual teacher. So yet again, we've got this like a spiritual teacher card coming out. And you know, the planet, we are, for so many of us now, we're waking up on the ascension path. Everyone's on the ascension path, but loads of people don't know it. Loads of people are knowing it. And it's like, where are you gonna look for knowledge? This is about knowledge and wisdom and your path. If you look into this card, you probably can't see it because of the light, but there's like a yin and yang, a pentagram, an ankh. There's all these like sacred symbols going on in this card. So this is about seeking out someone that can help you with your, I'm saying spiritual path, but the Hierophant can also be an expert in any field. So this card is actually telling you that to seek advice, to get external help, to get opinions from others, unlike the hermit who's doing it all within. This is like someone outside can really help you. You will benefit from someone else's input. So allow someone else to teach you and give you their opinions and wisdom. Next up, Libra. Libra, what do you need to know this week? Teamwork makes the dream work. You've got a beautiful card. It's the Three of Pentacles, another one that Bunny has chewed. And this is like, you've got all these plans, you've got these ideas, and they are amazing ideas, but you can't pull it off on your own. So how can you let other people join in and help you together with the assistance, the wisdom, the expertise of other people? You're going to make something really, really incredible. This sometimes means that there's going to be some money coming in or some recognition for something incredible that you've done. So your boss is like, you've done so well at this, here's a little bonus. It's that kind of a vibe. However, with this card, it is really positive, but it's also a don't rest your laurel just yet, because there's still work to do. But this is all about community coming together and creating something really, really beautiful, something abundant for the future as well. So that's a really nice card, and we all need support and we thrive when we have people who have our back and we're on the same team. Next, we've got Gemini. Gemini, what do you need to know this week? Oh, the Nine of Earth. That's the Nine of Pentacles, another beautiful card. This is the card of success, abundance, enjoying the finer things in life. If you're thinking about going self-employed, this is a perfect moment for you to go and do that. She's the successful self-employed woman. Now, that's not going to apply to everybody. That's going to be the minority, but that is the story of that card. The story behind it is having the ability to be in the now, to enjoy the things that you have now, because it's like you're surrounded by fine things, and sometimes we can't always see what we've got. And again, gratitude, noticing, did you wake up in a nice warm bed? Did you wake up? All these incredible things, that breakfast that you had, that gorgeous coffee, by being in that mindset more and more frequently, you are, as a side effect of that, you're going to manifest more. But that's not even the best bit. The best bit is that you feel so incredibly fulfilled, and no amount of money can buy that. Like the richest person on the planet, if they don't feel that joy and gratitude for what they've got, then they are emotionally poor. So you are emotionally wealthy by observing what you've got and being grateful for all of those things. And you're going to manifest more abundance, more opportunities. It's a win-win. So there you go, my gorgeous people. Thank you so much for watching the video, subscribing, liking, sharing, all that jazz. And wishing you the most beautiful week. Lots and lots of love.